Now, our next cruise is with Princess on board the Emerald Princess. We've got a fantastic deal around the Norwegian Fjords. So let's just take you on board and say we'll talk through a little bit about Princess, because, again, they're so popular, aren't they? So well respected.
Yeah, another great American cruise line here. And they do have a wonderful balance between traditional cruise kind of environment, and then they offer a lot of innovation as well. So they were the first to offer the big, you know, huge screens, outdoor screens, movies under the stars, where you can watch these films under the stars, as it says, and get your popcorn as you go. They also introduced things like the Big Ships Tour, multiple dining venues, the kind of relaxed anytime dining where you can just eat at your choice rather than at set times. And look at this as well, a great mixture of entertainment, of the kind of Vegas-style shows, and kind of intimate bars where you can literally make friends and meet people. And very often as well, you'll see a lot of officers out and about. They socialise a lot with Princess Cruises.
And that's nice, isn't it?
They do, and they have a Dancing with the Stripes competition as well, you know, where you get a chance to dance with an officer, you know what I mean? You'd love it, Sean. It's fantastic. It's a really good company.
Now, what is surprising about this one is the date and the price. This is peak season. This is the 9th of August, and we've got a price here starting at £679. We've got loads of freebies, which we'll talk about in a second as well. But one thing that I think always makes any cruise, you know, even better is when you're not stressed trying to get to either an airport on time. Even Southampton, this is from Southampton, but one thing I've learned is that if I travel to Southampton the night before, get myself nice and relaxed, then the cruise is even better. And Planet Cruise have got a very special deal with the Meon Valley Marriott Hotel in Southampton. We can actually offer you for £70 per person per night a great night, great accommodation, but you can actually park there, so you get free parking, and we'll transfer you back and forth to Southampton as well. And here's a little clip of when I was last there, just to explain a little bit more about that. Planet Cruise have a great partnership with the Marriott Meon Valley 4-star hotel here in Southampton. Bed, breakfast, free car parking, transfers to and from the port are actually all included. Now, I arrived earlier yesterday. I had someone take care of my bags. I went for a swim. I had the most amazing night's sleep, and I've just finished off a hearty breakfast. And now, with my car safely parked, I'm about to take the chauffeur-driven shuttle to Southampton Port, which is a mere 12 miles away. And then when my cruise is over, they'll drop me off here and I can drive safely home. And so bear in mind that's only £70 per person per night.
It's half price. It's a special half price deal that Planet Cruise have with them all the time.
And they do look after us, don't they?
Really do look after you, yeah.
But you will get free parking, as I mentioned there. Anyway, let's show this gorgeous cruise around the Norwegian Fjords.
That's right, yeah. The wonderful, the best way to see the fjords, the best way to explore Norway is via sea, through the gorgeous fjords. So you're heading out from Southampton, you've got a relaxing day at sea to familiarise yourself with this beautiful ship launched in 2007, and then you're heading to Stavanger, a sophisticated little city thriving amongst this patchwork of heather-covered hills and breathtaking fjords. It's a contrast between modern architecture, trendy, stylish cafes with ancient cobblestone walkways and rows of 18th century whitewashed buildings. You've got loads of these sites out here. You can see here the Troll's Tongue, there's the Kajag Boulder, and you can sail down these gorgeous fjords and take in these splendid sights that will take your breath away. You can also wander around the old quarter of the town, see the artists hard at work in their studios, and keep a lookout for the 23 cast stone figures, work of Anthony Gormley, of course, that match the ones in Liverpool facing out to sea. It's full of quirky museums, miles of pristine beaches, and the chance to visit iconic Norwegian landmarks, such as Pulpit Rock. Then we're moving on, and we've got a chance to go to Skjulum. And this is situated in the heart of the Norwegian fjords, and it's Fjord. It's your gateway to a world of wonder. It's a land that abounds with national treasures, thundering waterfalls and two UNESCO sites. You've got ice blue fjords hemmed in by these sky-reaching mountains and scenery so unbelievably spectacular you'll just lose your breath. Ruggedly handsome mountains of the Jostedalsdene National Park to the humble stave churches that you're seeing here. It's captivating and it's all yours to discover. Then we're heading out to Alesund. This is a medley of turrets, of spires, of ornamental twists. It's got a magical fairy tale feel. And of course it's sprinkled across several islands. And you've got the Sunnymore Alps as a backdrop. It's an Art Nouveau town, of gorgeous period buildings, fascinatingly wonderful to walk around. Take a trip up Mount Axler for views across the islands and the fjords. Head out onto the magical Trollstigen Road, where you discover the 6,000 vertical drop of the Troll Wall, which is the highest vertical drop in the whole of Europe, and enjoy Just amazing, amazing views.
Yeah,
The Trollstigen Road, which you can do from here, I really would say go and do that.
And you'd get some fantastic pictures, won't you?
You really would. I'm not even mentioning the aquarium on the seafront. It's amazing. Then you're heading out to Bergen. Your first glimpse of this quaint town will be the old Hanseatic Wharf, which is lined with these narrow peak-roof buildings in various colours, and they're all of ancient wooden constructions. A funicular will take you right up from the city centre to the top of Mount Floyen for expansive views of the city below. That's the Hanseatic Wharf you can see there. Then you can wander back down at your leisure, take in the delights of nature and head out. That's the funicular heading up the hill there. And as you come back down, go to the fish market, a massive selection of fresh seafood. And this is, of course, the birthplace of the Norwegian composer Edvard Grieg. And you can go and see his home, which is beautifully set on Lake Nordas.
And then a final day scene back to Southampton. Now, my only concern when I've thought about visiting the Norwegian Fjords is, might be a bit nippy, but August, what a great time.
Yeah, in August,
visit.
really lovely. I mean, I've said this before, I used to, myself and my crewmates would get tans quite a lot out in the Baltics, out in the fjords at this time of year. The weather can be absolutely spectacular.
And we've got such a good price today, £6.79, that's for the 9th of August. We've got loads of freebies as well. A free case of 6 bottles of wine. You'll get that delivered to your home after your cruise, just as a thank you. $175 on board spend per stateroom. And we mentioned about adding that extra night in the Meon Valley Marriott Hotel from just £70 per person. We get that virtually half price, basically, and you get your parking and transfers as well. Excursion-wise, do check out some of those on the Planet Cruise website as well.